Aloha, everyone. Thank you for joining me for today's August 6th DOT Land Matters meeting.
Thank you.
I'm Tammy Lee, Deputy Director. Everybody can hear me? Okay? Okay, perfect. I'm going to go over some public meeting protocols. This meeting is a hybrid. We're having it both at 869 Punch Bowl and also on Zoom. For those that want to testify, please at the bottom of your screen and keep your mic on mute until I call on you. We also ask that those testifying limit their testimony to 2 minutes long, no more than that, and that the chat box is not to be used for testimony, but we may reach out to you for any clarifying comments. Before starting your testimony, please state your name clearly and identify yourself for the record. I'm now calling this meeting to order at 9:08 a.m. So the July 2nd, last month's meeting minutes have been approved and they're posted on our website. We're now going to go on to airports program action items. Amy, please state your name and your title and present all of your action items.
Good morning. I'm Amy Fujioka, Airports Property Manager. I'll be presenting 20 submittals at today's meeting. Just a note, agenda item C8 has been canceled. Agenda item C1 is a request for a revocable permit for a preferential hold room located at Gate E2 Central Concourse of Terminal 2 to Alaska Airlines Inc. at Daniel K. Inouye International Airport. Agenda item C2 is a request for a revocable permit for a storage room to support airline operations to Alaska Airlines Inc. at Daniel K. Inouye International Airport. Agenda item C3 is a request for a revocable permit for a lay stand and storage space to Jackie Lu Pomakai Ko-chan and Kurt Chan DBA Martha's Lay Stand at Daniel K. Inouye International Airport. Item C4 is a request for a revocable permit for a lay stand and storage space to Bonnie Grondike, DBA Gladys Lay Stand at Daniel K. Inouye International Airport. Agenda item C5 is a request for a revocable permit for a lay stand and storage space to Yolanda Miyahana, DBA Harriet's Lay Stand at Daniel K. Inouye International Airport. Agenda item C6 is a request for a revocable permit for construction laydown space and staging area to PaveTech Inc. at Daniel K. Inouye International Airport. Agenda item C7 is a request for a revocable permit for a lay stand and storage space to Ku'uipo Sentimer, DBA Rachel's Lay Stand at Daniel K. Inouye International Airport. Item number C8 is canceled. Agenda item C9 is a request for a revocable permit for VIP Airline Lounge to Southwest Airlines Company at Daniel K. Inouye International Airport. Agenda item C10 is a request for a revocable permit for covered storage and charging for state-owned electric golf carts to Speedy Shuttle LLC at Daniel K. Inouye International Airport. Agenda item C11 is a request for a preferential hold room located at Gate G4, Diamond Head Concourse of Terminal 2 to the United Airlines Inc. at Daniel K. Inouye International Airport. Agenda item C12 is an amendment number 3 to revocable permit number 9456 for 2 preferential hold rooms located at gates 9 and 11 in the main terminal to Southwest Airlines Company at Kahului Airport. Agenda item C13 is a request for a revocable permit for ticketing counters, offices, and covered equipment parking to support airline operations to Lanai Resorts LLC at Kapalua Airport. Agenda item C14 is a request for a revocable permit for terminal space to support air carrier operations to Lanai Resorts LLC at Molokai Airport. Agenda item C15 is a request for a revocable permit for ground service equipment storage to Hawaiian Airlines Inc. at Hilo International Airport. Agenda item C16 is a request for a revocable permit for open equipment parking for helicopter blade assembly to Life Flight Network LLC at Hilo International Airport. Agenda item C17 is a request for a revocable permit for aircraft parking to Thomas and Brenda Yost at Hilo International Airport. Agenda item C18 is a request for a revocable permit for improved unpaved land for overflow parking of rental vehicles to Avis Budget Car Rental LLC at Ellison Onizuka Kona International Airport at Keahole. Agenda item C19 is a request for a revocable permit for a trailer for a Porter Service Office to Prime Flight Aviation Services, Inc. at Ellison Onizuka Kona International Airport at Keahole. And agenda item C20 is a request for a revocable permit for 5 vehicle parking stalls to Air Ventures Hawaii LLC at Lihue Airport. That's it. Thank you.
So thank you so much, Amy. Okay, so are there anybody's on Zoom to testify or at Punch Bowl? Okay, seeing none, thank you so much, Amy. The director's decision will be posted on our website. And now moving on to Harbors. Good morning, Jennifer. Will you please present on all of Harbors action items?
Good morning. My name is Jennifer Tomita. I'm a property manager for Harbors. Action item D1 is a request for 6 revocable permits to Young Brothers LLC for an office trailer, break room, YB spill response container, container clerk station, main gate security station, and shed storage, including an air compressor, trash bin, and first aid station at Kaunakakai Harbor in Molokai. Item D2 is a request for a revocable permit to Napali Sea Tours, Inc. for trailer storage at Pier 3, Nawiliwili Harbor, and Kauai. Item D3 is a request for a revocable permit to Blue Dolphin Charters Ltd. For trailer storage at Pier 3 in Nawiliwili Harbor, in Kauai. Item D4 is a request to issue 5 revocable permits to Par Hawaii Refining LLC for 5 non-exclusive subsurface pipeline easements for the distribution of petroleum products and 2 non-exclusive subsurface electrical conduits at Piers 31 through 34 and 52 at Honolulu Harbor on Oahu. Item D5 is a request to issue a revocable permit to Shipwright LLC for equipment and office trailer storage at Pier 20, Honolulu Harbor on Oahu. Item D6 is a request to issue 2 revocable permits to Marisco Ltd. For overflow laydown and parking at Pier 3, Kalailoa Barbers Point Harbor on Oahu. Item D7 is a request to issue a revocable permit to Marine Spill Response Corporation for a storage area for a boom trailer, container with emergency oil spill response equipment, and an emergency vessel at Kamalapau Harbor on Lanai. Item D8 is a request to issue 3 revocable permits to Marine Spill Response Corporation for storage area for oil spill response equipment, storage area for a boat and trailer, and a container for storage of emergency oil spill response equipment at Kaunakakai Harbor, Molokai. Item D9 is the request to issue a revocable permit to Captain Andy's Sailing, Inc. for trailer storage at Pier 3, Nawiliwili Harbor on Kauai. Item D10 is a request to issue a revocable permit to True Blue Inc. for trailer storage at Pier 3, Nawiliwili Harbor on Kauai. And item D11 is a request to issue 6 month-to-month revocable permits to Matson Terminals Inc. for storage area, break areas, cattle container storage, clerk station, and work area at Pier 2, Kauai Harbor on the island of Hawaii.
Terrific. Thank you so much, Jennifer. Are there anybody out there that wants to testify? Okay, there being none, the director's final decision is going to be posted on our website within the next 3 business days. There being nothing left on the agenda, this concludes today's August 6th Land Matters meeting. The time is 9:18. Thank you so much.